Hi everyone, welcome to Outdoor Bound TV. I'm Kurt Walbeck. On this week's show, we're back in northern Manitoba with pro staffer Brian Bogdan at Wekusko Falls Lodge. We're out on the ice on a lake called Reed Lake. Now, what makes this lake so special is it has trophy walleye, trophy pike, and trophy lake trout. Not many lakes you find have all three of those species in the trophy caliber that this lake has. You may wonder why I've got the otter up. Well, it's mid-April. And we've got a beautiful sunny day outside. I'd love to be out there, but the wind is blowing between 35 and 40 miles an hour. So it's making it pretty tough to be able to fish outside. Oh, and I've got a fish. Oh, there's a fish right there. I could see this walleye come in and he took a look. Ooh, it's a pretty good fish. Oh, he's all wrapped up in the transducer. Take a look at that. A great Reed Lake walleye. Look at that. Wow, you know, it's so much fun. I'm getting a chance to watch these fish on the Marcum Quest camera. Now, this is the new HD camera from Marcum, and I'm getting a chance to watch these fish come in and really being able to adjust my bait, adjust my presentation based on how the fish is reacting to my bait. We're gonna get this guy back, see if we can find something just a little bit bigger. Great fish. Well, I'm going to bait up this hyperglide. We'll get back down, see if we can find another fish. So much fun. Now, you may wonder why I've got such heavy tackle today. I've got a 42-inch lake trout rod, a big reel, certainly not what you'd use for walleyes. But what's unique about this place is it's also got big pike and big lake trout. So I want to be equipped for about anything that comes through. And that's what's unique about Reed Lake, is you could catch anything from one end of the spectrum to the other. You never know what's going to swim through your hole. What I've noticed today, the walleye are a little bit tight-lipped. They want a very slow presentation. In fact, I'll rip this bait, and when I see a fish come into it, I'll slow right down and I'll just activate those wings and let those wings pulse. On the other hand, lake trout want a real erratic motion. It seems like the more I rip it, the more it attracts those lake trout. And pike, well, they're pike. They'll come in and hit it anytime. We're also keeping an eye out the window at our beaver dams, because we've got those set up around with some big Cisco's on them, looking for some of those giant northern pike. What do you got going there, man?
Well, it looks like a pretty good.
Oh, I saw the turn there. I saw the turn.
Not giving a dynamite fight, but a pretty good fish.
Look at that. Awesome.
There you go.
Very cool. He had you about peeled, didn't he?
Just about, yeah.
Yeah, he had it down to not a whole lot left.
Pop it out. Just like that.
Pretty fish.
Long run, I'm a little out of wind, but start looking for walleye, and of course the flags go up when you're on the other side of the lake.
It's always the way it goes. That's right.
Awesome.
Pretty fish.
Well, give her back down and get another one set up.
All right. Ooh, that's a good fish right there. That's a good fish right there. Let's see if I can get him up here. Oh, yeah, here he comes. Okay, okay, settle down, you'll be okay, you'll be okay. Look at that. He came in and nailed that hyperglide. I tell you what, these are some awesome fish here. Look at how thick these fish are. Just crazy. Every time we come to Manitoba, I just can't get over how thick these fish are. Beautiful fish. Barbless comes right out, I tell you. And the rule here is anyone over 21.5 inches needs to go back, and that's why this is such an incredible fishery. These big, beautiful fish go back. We keep anything under 21.5 to be able to eat. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous fish. Woo! Shower time. Oop, another fish down there. That whitey's on it. Got him. Oh, come on. Well, I told you that Reed Lake was a multi-species lake. Look at this whitefish. I saw him come through on the camera, so I dropped down to him real quick, pounded the bottom with that hyperglide. He came back and he just nailed it. I tell you what, northern Manitoba, it's incredible. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this blue and silver hyperglide, and then I'm just taking a very small minnow, like a crappie minnow, and just hooking it on the bottom hook below the hyperglide. And when I watch it on the Quest camera, it kind of looks like the minnow is chasing the bait. And I think that combination is really pretty deadly for these walleyes. Get right back down there again. That walleye just hit it. Now, how I know it's a walleye, I watched him come right in on that Marcum camera, and here he comes. Oh, this is a good fish. This is a really good fish. Look at that. Look at that. Incredible, incredible Reed Lake walleye. Look at the size of that fish, and he just T-boned it. Look at that. Oh man, I tell you, they love that hyperglide. Popped right out. Barbless hooks here in Manitoba. Look at that. Probably a 26, 27 inch fish. I never get sick of coming to northern Manitoba. Great fish.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Ice Force by Rapala and Strike Master.
Hey everybody, we are back here in Manitoba. We are staying at Wekusko Falls Lodge, and we just got out in the ice for an evening bite, and I just dropped down a Rapala jigging wrap, one of my all-time favorite go-tos in the winter, and sure enough, this guy just popped right on up. So I think we're gonna have a full evening bite of these size walleye, and hopefully a little bit bigger. So we've been marking some really nice fish, so I'm thinking that there's plenty more of these where this one came from.
a little walleye. Little gopher. Little gopher for up here anyhow. Number 5 jig and wrap. A custom colored one. Yikes! And they have sticky hooks. Watch out. If you like to pierce yourself, you're on a jig and wrap. But anyhow, throw this little guy back, you can grow a lot bigger than that. See you later, sucker. And I'm tipping my jig and wraps with a little piece of minnow on the bottom. Just helps if you get them to chase up. Centralize on that middle hook, and it makes sure that they're going to get one of those in there. So, see if you can't duplicate it again. There we go. There we go. Once they start following it up, they tend to commit.
Well, I listened to my buddy Brian over there and switched it up to an ultralight rip and wrap in the size number 4, and it paid off within about 10 seconds. This guy came cruising right up off the bottom and just slammed my ultralight rip and wrap. And the nice thing about, we're in this low light condition, I've been glowing up it's a glow perch color, so it's kind of nice that it's versatile, that I can use it during the day and low light hours as well. So I'm gonna unhook him and get him back down.
Yeah. Oh, take a little run again. Tell me you got Mr. There's a nice walleye. That purple essence. For some reason these walleyes like purple.
Well, I listened to my buddy Walleye.
And he inhaled it. There was no doubt about it. When he charged off the bottom, hammered it. Just hammered it. Oh, Mac, tell your sister to come for dinner. Way it goes. Jig and wrap. Probably one of the most go-to ice fishing baits, and even open water baits there is. Has a complete swimming action, and probably most imitates a minnow of all the baits out there. And with that little bit of minnow head or tail hanging on that bottom hook, gets them to zero in on that hook, and as it's going up and down, it's almost like a distressed minnow trying to get away from them, and they just can't resist it. There we go. There we go. Ooh. Oh, wait here.
So obviously this little jumbo perch had some really big dreams, And even though we're after the walleye, these little guys are mixed in, and you know, there's nothing that these jigging Raps won't attract. So he followed me right up, zoomed right off the bottom, and just grabbed that bottom hook. So this one we're definitely gonna throw back. So who knows, we might get a few other surprises.
Come on. Come on. This one just charged right up. Definitely a little bit of weight here.
There we go. I got it this time. Thanks for the gesture though. Little walleye.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Lee, you make mine look small. The bite is on. Honda's hooked up, Lee's hooked up, fishing Falooza right now.
Look at how far in that jigging Rap is. When he came with a vengeance. Look at that. Purple-descence. Huh. Wow. Look at that fish. Get you another day. Here we go. There it goes. Wow. What a day. What an evening this has been. Beautiful sunset. And awesome fishing.
There we go. Oh, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. He came back. Came back after he swung at it and missed it. Come on, come on. Not below the hole. No, I think I got it. You think he's gonna... Came up backwards. He's high-fiving me in the hole. No, he's not as big. I think I caught him underneath. That's why he felt so heavy. Still a decent fish, but I thought I had a 28, 29, or a 30 on, not a 22, 23. He is hooked up. Hooks everywhere. Oh well, still fun. It keeps your heart pumping. If you ever don't get excited about catching fish and you think that, or you don't get excited about when you think you got a big fish, then it's time to hang up the rod. But this is, you know, just a perfect way to end an evening. It's so fun fishing jigging Raps. Super aggressive. Fish crush them on the fall, slackline you, and produce big golden results just like that. Awesome. There you go, buddy. Awesome. Get back in, put the Marcum back down.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Marcum Technologies and Venom Outdoors.
Telling you, this fish. There he is right there. I see him too. Coming up. Oh, look at that. He got off right at the hole. And I happened to see his head down in the hole, and the ice is so deep right now he couldn't get back down, so I was able to go down and grab him. Wekusko Falls, Manitoba, Wekusko Lake, they don't make them much better than this. I tell you what, he came up and he nailed, absolutely nailed that ripping Rap. What a beautiful fish. Hey, thanks for a great day out here on Wekusko Lake. Appreciate it a lot. Folks, if you're interested in coming to Wekusko Falls Lodge to stay with Brian and his wife Alyssa and get in on some of this Manitoba gold, All their information is right on the screen. And we hope that you'll join us again here next week. We'll bring you more great hunting and fishing action from around the U.S., around Canada, and around the world, right here on Outdoor Bound TV.
Awesome fish, buddy.
Beautiful fish. Thanks, man.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Cold Nation Outdoors and Mountain Dew.
Man, I can't talk today.
Start over. Ugh.
Where'd you find her anyhow? No. Dang it. I'd like to thank Anna for coming over and pulling out my transducer for me in the middle of clutch.
Yeah, we should probably stop until those geese are done.
I've been an eater magician today. Hitchhiking somewhere? Or...
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Otter and PK Lures.